Hi there ladies, Manisha here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sharing with you a Mixed Media Cactus Mini. These are all the products I'll be using, and as always I'll list everything for you down in the description box below. So I've got a real mixture of products I'm using, doing a bit of nail stamping in that too. And I'm just going to go straight in with the design. So I've already done a base coat on all of my nails. And then I'm just popping on this beautiful Essie white polish, which is called Private Weekend, I think, just off the top of my head. It's actually got a really subtle shimmer to it as well. It's actually quite nice. So this is just the first coat going on here. So I'm going to be doing that on 3 of the nails, and then on the other 2 nails I'm just going to do a couple of coats of Essence. And I can't remember any of these names of the polishes off the top of my head. I think it's called Candy Apple or Mint or something like that. Anyway, I'll see if I can find it in my notebook. So then this is the second coat going on here. Oh, here we go. It's called Play With My Mint. It's quite a cool name, isn't it? So I'm just doing the second coat on here, and I actually do a third coat off camera for that white polish. And then just to speed the drying process up, I'm just popping on a coat of Seche Vite on all of the nails and allowing that to fully dry. So this is just a fast drying top coat. It also gives a really nice glossy finish, but actually the glossy finish wasn't what I was looking for. I was just looking for something just to speed the whole process up because I wanted to just get on with the nail design. So then I'm going to be popping on some of these beautiful new inks that I've been sent. These are called Blossom Polishes from Modelones. So they usually deal with gels and things like that. Sorry, I was just losing my words then, but these polishes here are, they call them magic blooming polishes, but they're kind of like an ink polish. So I'm just using it with regular nail polish just for a change. I have done a full review on these, and I'll leave that link for you at the end of the video so you can check that out. So I did do them with gel, and I showed a few different ways you could use them, but then one of my viewers did actually question whether you could use them with regular polish, and I thought I'd actually go ahead and do that today. Now I realised after I did the thumbnail that I usually like doing them on matte top coats, so I'm just popping on a coat of Moyra's matte top coat here. So I'll explain a little bit further what I'm doing here. So I'm just using the polishes straight out of the bottles. I've got a green, a black and a yellow, and they do actually dry really quickly. So I've got a bit of isopropyl alcohol just there in that little glass bowl, and I can just use that with a, you know, like a fine detail brush dipped into it just to further mix the colours or just kind of disperse them a little bit. So here, this is what I'm doing here. I actually didn't use a fine detail brush with this one. I just use a, I just had like a random brush in my collection. I just grabbed the first one that was there. So I'm just kind of dispersing the polishes a little bit and then adding a little bit more where I felt like I needed to. And now you can do this, you know, keep it as simple as you want to, or you know, layer more of the polish up. Obviously the more you layer up, the darker it's going to become. So if that's the look you're going for, then you know, that's what you do. You can just use these as a polish and just do them straight over the top of a base colour, or just do them on your just on your clear base coat and just use them as a jelly polish. So they're quite versatile. And I just thought I'd just use them in an abstract design. So I did actually do this cactus design as one of my swatches on my other video, and I really liked how it turned out, so I thought I would just sort of do that on my own nails today, but just go one step ahead and add a little bit of gold detailing to it as well. So you'll see me stamping the design next. So this just needs a minute or so to dry, and once it's touch dry I'm just going to go ahead and do the stamping. So this design's really simple in that I'm just using these random cactus images. So I've got a couple of plates there that I'm using today, and this is the first image that I'm going to use. And then I thought I would actually use this really cool image here. I thought it was quite cool with the stripes on it as well. So I'm just going to stamp that one onto my ring finger. I'm using a Nicole diary stamper as well today for this. So that's it going on there. Now you could actually reverse stamp these cactus if you want to. I just chose not to. I kind of wanted to keep it quite abstract. So here I'm just floating on a coat of Seche Vite. So this is my fast drying top coat. I don't want to sort of go over the design too much because I didn't want it to smudge. And then once that's had a chance to fully dry, I'm actually going ahead and adding a coat of Moyra's matte top coat. Now if I had actually done this Moyra matte top coat over the black stamping polish, often it will actually drag the polish and smear it, and that's the reason I did the step of the Seche Vite. I'm just explaining why I'm doing certain things. So this is actually a 3D metallic gel. So this is from Beauty Big Bang. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with the design. I was kind of thinking about it while I had the paint on the end of my brush here, and then I decided I'd actually add a little bit of gold detailing to the tips of the cactus. So this kind of represents little flower buds or something like that. Now this is a gel polish, so you will have to cure it, and I am using it with regular, and it actually did work out fine. It was just something, you know, something a little bit different. It did actually feel textured, but because this actually dries without a sticky surface or anything like that, you don't need to add another coat of top coat or anything like that. Did actually wear this design for a few days. The only thing, and I will mention because I didn't realise when I did my swatches, was that really nice shiny gold surface that I'm getting here with this design seemed to have disappeared by the end of the day when I actually went ahead and just sort of did my day-to-day activities. So I don't know why it did that. I've got no idea at all, because when I actually took my photos straight after doing this design, the shininess was actually still there, but it wasn't till, you know, like about a few hours later that I actually happened to look at my nails again, and I thought, oh, it just felt really dulled down. So it looked a little bit more like antique gold as opposed to a really shiny gold. So I'm not sure if that's because I've done it with a regular polish. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to investigate a little bit further. If I do find out any more information, I will actually let you guys know. But so I was a bit disappointed about that, but I do like how it looked here at this stage. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that. I actually ended up curing it for 2 minutes in my LED lamp because I really wanted to make sure it was cured right the way through, because the bit I did on the plant pot and some of the spots were actually quite big, and I just wanted to make sure it cured right the way through. But usually 30 to 60 seconds is sufficient for it. There are actually other colours available, as with the Magic Blooming polish as well. So I'll leave links for you down below, as well as my discount codes. I've got discount codes for both those companies, so I'll leave those for you too. If you've liked what you've seen, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram, you'll find me over there. And apart from that, ladies, thanks for stopping by. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.